Hi, I wanted to record a video because of one of the questions that I've been asked since creating Decadent Degrees, and that is, can I use it with tarot? And the answer is absolutely. It's one of my favorite ways to work with this deck is as a tarot clarifier. Tarot tells us a story, and Decadent Degrees reveals another layer of that story by showing us the energetic phase, the archetypal atmosphere, or a deeper pattern unfolding beneath the card. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to begin exactly as I normally would with tarot. So let's see here. We've pulled the Eight of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So before we clarify them, let's spend a moment with the tarot itself. The Eight of Swords often appears when we feel restricted or we're unable to see a clear path forward. Sometimes the obstacle is external, but often it is a story we've begun telling ourselves about what is possible. The Four of Cups begins a quieter energy. It's a card of reflection, emotional processing, and sometimes overlooking an opportunity because our attention is fixed somewhere else. And the Queen of Pentacles, she is grounded, she is resourceful, she built something lasting, and she understands that true abundance grows through patience, consistency, and care. So even without clarifiers, we've already have a complete reading. But now let's invite Decadent Degrees into the conversation and see what additional layers of meaning it offers. So for the Eight of Swords, we receive 10 degrees the builder. Now the reading shifts. The Eight of Swords shows us the feeling of being stuck, but the builder reminds us that progress isn't always dramatic. Sometimes we're laying foundations we can't fully see yet. So instead of asking, how do I escape this? The Oracle asks, what are you quietly building during this season? The energy moves from limitation to construction, from frustration to purpose. Then for the Four of Cups, we received a 0 degree. This is the pure flame. 0 degrees represents beginnings, fresh potential, the very first spark before something fully takes shape. So suddenly, the Four of Cups doesn't feel like emotional stagnation anymore. It feels like standing at the threshold of something new before recognizing that it's arrived. The Oracle reminds us that what feels like stillness may actually be a space where new beginning is quietly gathering strength. And finally, the Queen of Pentacles. So we receive 20 degrees, the accelerator. I love this pairing. The Queen of Pentacles already represents stability, care, and long-term growth. The accelerator doesn't ask her to work harder. It simply increases momentum. This suggests that the effort already invested is beginning to move. Things start flowing because the foundation has already been built. It's acceleration that comes through preparation, not rushing. So bringing it together, we can look at the reading as a whole. The tarot gave us the story. The Eight of Swords showed us where we felt limited. The Four of Cups showed us the pause. The Queen of Pentacles showed us our inner stability. Then Decadent Degrees adds another dimension. The builder reminded us that we're creating something even when progress feels invisible. The pure flame reveals that new beginnings are already forming beneath the surface, and the accelerator showed that steady effort is preparing to gather momentum. The tarot answered the what, the oracle explored how. Together, they create a conversation that's richer than either deck alone. That's why I love using Decadent Degrees as a tarot clarifier. It doesn't replace the tarot, it expands the conversation. If you've ever wished that you could understand the underlying atmosphere of a reading, the energetic phase, the archetypal current, or a deeper symbolic pattern, this is exactly what I designed the deck to explore. If you'd like to learn more about Decadent Degrees or support the first edition, I'll leave the Kickstarter link in the description box below. Thank you so much for spending time here with me, and I will see you in the next video.